Officer Alex Jones had answered hundreds of emergency calls in his 10 years on the force. Domestic disputes, accidents, break-ins, false alarms. He thought he had seen it all, but the 911 call that came in that August morning made his stomach tighten in a way he couldn't explain. The caller was a boy. His voice was small, hesitant, too calm for a child dialing emergency services. "My mom won't let me play my video game," the boy said. Most officers would have smiled, logged it as a misunderstanding, and moved on. But something about the silence between the boy's words bothered Alex. It wasn't anger. It wasn't frustration. It was fear. 15 minutes later, Alex pulled up to a modest house baking under the Texas sun. Sweat rolled down his neck as he stepped out of the cruiser. A boy sat alone on the porch, knees pulled to his chest, sunglasses far too big for his face. "You Cameron?" Alex asked gently. The boy nodded. Alex crouched down, keeping his voice calm. "You called 911. Want to tell me what's going on?" Cameron shrugged. "Mom said I couldn't play." It sounded harmless, but Alex's instinct screamed otherwise. Cameron wouldn't meet his eyes. His hands shook slightly, and the house behind him felt empty. Too empty. Alex asked if he could step inside. Cameron hesitated, then nodded. The moment Alex crossed the threshold, a cold weight settled in his chest. The house barely had furniture. No couch, no family photos, no toys scattered on the floor. It didn't look lived in, it looked temporary, forgotten. "Your mom home?" Alex asked. "She's next door," Cameron said quietly. Alex asked to see Cameron's room. The boy led him down a narrow hallway. With every step, Alex's pulse grew louder. The door at the end was covered in scratch marks, paint peeled away in long jagged streaks. When Alex touched the door, it was cold, ice cold. Cameron pushed it open. Alex froze. There was no bed, no desk, no toys, no posters, just a black garbage bag in the corner stuffed with clothes. The room felt hollow, unlivable, wrong. Alex swallowed hard. He had walked into crime scenes that felt less disturbing than this. "How long have you been sleeping here?" he asked quietly. Cameron shrugged again. "A while." Alex stepped back, heart pounding. This wasn't about a video game. This was about a child surviving in silence. And Alex Jones knew one thing for certain. He wasn't walking away from this. Alex didn't confront Cameron's mother that day. He didn't raise his voice or threaten report. He saw something else behind her tired eyes, exhaustion, fear, and a woman barely holding life together. She had moved states to care for a sick relative. Money ran out, furniture was sold, heat, food, stability, all sacrificed one piece at a time. But Cameron had paid the price. That night, Alex couldn't sleep. He kept seeing that empty room, that garbage bag, that child pretending everything was fine. So he did what the badge doesn't require, but the heart does. 3 days later, a truck pulled up in front of Cameron's house. When Cameron opened the door, Alex smiled and pointed behind him. The boy's breath caught. Inside the truck was a bed, a real one, a desk, a chair, shelves, a television, boxes stacked high with bedding, clothes, school supplies, and one final box, a brand new game console. Cameron didn't speak. His eyes filled first. Then the tears came, the kind kids don't fake, the kind that carry months of silence breaking all at once. "This is yours," Alex said softly. "Every bit of it." Cameron wrapped his arms around the officer without warning. No sirens, no paperwork, no cameras. Just a cop kneeling on a front lawn, holding a child who finally felt seen. That room was filled that day not just with furniture, but with dignity. And Cameron learned something he'd never forget. Sometimes the help you need doesn't come when you call for it. It comes when someone listens.